to the stage, Miss Danielle Harris.
Hello. Happy Sunday.
Hello.
Okay, I can't sit on the table today because I'm wearing a
You
dress.
can, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we get a pillow.
I'll say. How are you guys today? Good? Anyone hungover from last night? Yeah, everyone's like, yeah. So no one's gonna ask me questions today then at all, huh?
And you can tell some stories, something you want to share. How's your stay in Germany so far?
It's been great. It's been really fun. I've learned some great words.
So what did you learn?
I'm not gonna say it. Scheiß Auto. That's what I've learned.
Okay.
And then another one that I won't say. Anyone have any questions for me today?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
How were you treated on the set of the old Halloween films? And is there any difference between on the set like Last Boy Scout or something? And did you know what's going on? Did you were frightened really, or did they explain everything to you so that you have to? I don't know.
It was just fun for me on the old Halloween movies. I was a kid and it was like playtime. You know, I got to go to work at 6 o'clock at night and work till 8 in the morning in the dark and not have to go to school and get to stay up really late, and we'd break for lunch. You break for lunch 6 hours after you get to set, so we'd have lunch at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and they'd make me pasta and macaroni and cheese and, you know, just like cheesy stuff when you're a kid that you really like. So I was treated really, really, really well. You know, lots of playtime on the weekends and stuff like that. And then I wasn't scared at all, because literally you're doing a scene and it's like a room full of 100 people. So there's no way. And I read the script before and I could read by then. I knew what was going on. And you have rehearsal and you will go through the whole process, and you know, so it's pretty exciting for a 10-year-old. Getting to run through the streets screaming and yelling and all that stuff that we kind of crazy 10-year-olds like. And then Last Boy Scout was, you know, it was different because I was a little older and it was a very big budget movie. So, you know, 300 crew members and big action sequences and guns and we call them squibs, things that, you know, explode, look like gunshots. And car chases and cars on fire and flipped over and all that stuff that I just thought was really cool. And in the movie, the guy that kidnaps me has a BMW convertible, you know, and I call my dad on the phone, and I wanted them to give me that car. I was 14, it was just like, I am in heaven right now. So it was really fun.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Question is, you directed a film, Prank. Are you looking to direct more, or are you happy being an actress in front of the camera?
Directing is kind of the direction that I want to go. I feel like I only really have like maybe 5 more years where I can do genre movies and play the lead, because then you have to make that weird transition from like the lead actress to the mom. So I'm kind of like just almost there, but I look really young, so I've got a couple more years, and then, you know, the younger, hotter girls are gonna come in. So I'm gonna continue to do movies as an actress. I'll always be an actress. I'll always, you know, be in front of the camera. But directing is really where I wanted to go. There's a program in Los Angeles called AFI, American Film Institute, and there's a women's directing workshop that I applied to this year, and I made it. There was like 2,000 women that applied, wrote their scripts, and then I made it to the next round where I got to meet with them and talk about my script, and I didn't get into the program. I think it's really hard because I think they look at it like, oh, you're an actress that wants to direct? Sure, you guys, all you actresses want to direct. So I have a little bit of a little more of an obstacle to overcome than, you know, just a regular woman, I would think. But there's not many women, if at all, that direct horror movies. you know, and I've been doing them for so long that I kind of feel like I know what the fans want to see, and I know a good movie from a bad movie. So first time that I direct a feature will be a horror movie. I don't have a style yet. I'm still sort of learning what I want to do, and I've learned I worked with great big directors and little directors, and I've sort of taken a bit from everybody. But I want to direct kind of like, I don't know, like, you know, I feel like women would understand this. Like, there's not a lot of cool movies for chicks. There's like chick flicks that are stupid romantic comedies that us women that are a little bit hard around the edges watch and go, oh God, please. Like, where are the movies for us kind of girls? So I think that's kind of what I want to do, like Sex and the City, but fucked up, which is a little more realistic.
I'm assuming you're talking a little bit about an Angela Jolie sort of action direction? With that sort of woman role?
Like there's a script that I'm working on now that with some girlfriends of mine that is kind of like, it's kind of like Fight Club meets, I don't know if you guys ever saw First Wives Club. It's like Fight Club meets First Wives Club. It's basically about a group of women that have this underground movement that sort of bond together in the name of sisterhood to kill other women that are fucked up bitches. In very brutal, because girls fight dirty, you know? So I don't see enough of that. So sort of like Kill Bill style, but kind of tongue-in-cheek and in the slasher world, but you know, just kind of a mix of everything that I love about the genre.
Thank you.
Sure.
But I do have another question. Did you also do any work on the Night of the Living Dead 3D Origins?
I did. I played Barbara.
You did? Because I talked to Sid about it, and he's listed, at least on IMDb, as doing it, but he told me he pulled out.
Oh, he did. I mean, Tony Todd plays Ben. Bill Moseley is Johnny, and I'm Barbara. So I'm not sure who else they kind of have in the mix. But it's 3D CGI animated, so I just did all of the voice work for it, and then did like the facial capture stuff. So they put this ugly helmet on my head and all these weird things, and you know, so she'll sound like me. Her mannerisms will be like me. Her movements will be like me. The body's done by somebody else, so another actor will come in like a stunt person and do all that stuff. Kind of looks like me, but has blonde hair, so it's tricky because I watch it and I'm like, the pieces that I've seen, and I'm like, she looks like, no, she kind of, no. So, but it looks pretty cool from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen enough yet, because there's still, that stuff takes so long, you know. But I hope it comes out by the end of the year. I'd like to see something. I've been, you know, did it so long ago, so.